Today, boys, we're doing a Shark Tank live on Twitch, and I'm a contestant. I have to pitch an idea that I could use $50 for that would make me go viral. I think my idea is pretty fire, but it's up to the judges to really let me know. And if you're watching this on YouTube, go follow me on Twitch. We're live every Tuesday and Thursday, boys.
Spin the wheel. Oh shit, we got Dman. Dman, you were waiting for your opportunity, my boy.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up, boys?
Oh,
Hey, yo.
what's
What's
up?
Good.
My guy.
Dude, I had to end my stream to even turn on my camera. Like, that's how bummy my setup is.
Yo, same though. Like my shit's on like 2 FPS. I'm so serious.
Well,
He
that's
made
your-
his bed at least.
Dude, I saw what happened last time. Everyone getting flamed. I had to make sure I made it.
All right, 2-minute timer starting in 3, 2, 1, begin.
All right, Sharks, raise your hand if you like game shows.
Family Feud.
Hell yeah. Raise your other hand if you like music. Music?
What kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot?
What if you combine the two, all right, and made a music game show and put it on the Twitch, right? Shit like Jeopardy, Family Feud, The Floor, if everyone's seen The Floor, like making those game shows but more tied towards music. So you got categories, you know, like just name that album cover, you know, name that Drake song, or my personal favorite, finish that Kanye tweet. You know, the possibilities are endless with this content. So what I'm asking for you guys, right, $50 to put into stuff like prizes for my contestants, you know, maybe mocking up some flyers, some designs for these streams. Also, I would say the last thing I'm asking for, it's a little more than $50. It's, you know, for one of y'all to pop into the stream and be one of my first contestants. How's that sound?
That shit was ass.
I like the idea, but like the $50 is like, do you really need 50 for flyers and prizes? Like,
Yeah, I mean, how else are you gonna bring?
If you want to, no, look, think about it though. If you want to keep doing this idea, you're gonna constantly need money to give out.
Damn, y'all
You
liking
get what
this?
I'm saying?
Yeah, I
so
got
at the
what you're
same
saying.
time, it's like
Okay.
we could give you $50 for your first time doing it, which is like we don't even know how that shit will go. So we don't even know if we're gonna make profit or anything, gang.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's like the idea is good. I like the idea, but for the $50 is like, it's mid. You know,
I feel you.
It's a good idea.
And I wouldn't say I would put the $50
Majora,
for
crazy
the
in what
first
way?
prize ever.
Also
You know, I'd
appreciate
divide it
you
up a little bit,
doing
maybe
it.
put a little bit of my own. But you know, it's to get the people, you know, interested a little bit to compete. You know,
Yeah, I get
some
what
people,
you're
you know,
saying.
$5, $10 can go a long way for some folks.
Facts.
I was gonna say I like the idea. It definitely does sound good, creative. I like how you said you'll put it on Twitch, because like the idea definitely does sound like a little familiar.
Chat, y'all
Like
think
with
it's
like
gonna be the
I know there's
highest
some of the people in the chat were saying a little bit of X Factor, like the voice, like the game show kind of with the
Yeah.
music. But like, I feel like if you kind of like change it more towards like game show style, not just like one like singing just a song, or like I like the different ideas you had. That was actually good. Like making it more towards like entertaining, like that would be good. That was actually a good idea. But like besides the kind of like, sounding like X Factor a little bit, I'm in.
Yeah, and I'm not thinking, you know, more towards like X Factor. Sure, we can do X Factor, you know, America's Got Talent, American Idol type
agree.
shit. But yeah, I was honestly thinking more like actual game shows, you know, Family Feud, Jeopardy, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type shit like that.
Yeah, no, I fuck with this, man. Look, familiar is good, okay? Too many people trying to reinvent the wheel, spending their entire budget, okay? Coming up with nothing, when adding a little pizzazz would have done the trick. Look, what are we doing here with Creator Shark Tank? We are redefining legacy media. Shark Tank, X Factor, American Idol, all of these things are for boomers and people that are at the forefront of live streaming as a content format. Understand the opportunity here. Look at Kai Cenat turning down deals from Amazon, turning down deals from Netflix. Do not discredit this guy because you think his idea is a little too pie in the sky. I think it's a big, grand ambition. $50 will help put him on his first step towards that. He made his bet. He obviously gives a shit. I'm in.
Let's get to the scores. What are y'all thinking? Who wants to go first?
I'll give this I definitely see like a vision. I see you definitely have some game plan. I give this I think I give it a 7.7. 7.7. I like it.
Okay.
Almost, it's there. It's definitely there. It's definitely a good idea. I'll say this is good.
Respectable.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go next. The idea is definitely a good 6, 7 out of 10. 6.5 actually. 6.5.
I'll take it.
But
I'll take it.
the $50 is like niggas would do it for free. Like in reality, if you just ask niggas to, you know, do it, I'm sure niggas will like the idea and they'll want to do it for free, you know?
It's a good idea. You clearly give a shit, but it is one of the bigger ideas. We have all kinds of ideas here. Really scrappy little ideas, Some people come in with big, grand pie in the sky ideas. Yours is definitely towards the pie in the sky direction. Massive opportunity, massive risk. It's going to require someone with some X factor to pull this off here. A little bit of pizzazz, right? You give a shit, you made your bed, you came up with a good idea, a good pitch, but I'm not sensing that X factor from you, which is really what it's gonna take to sell this thing. You know what I mean? You're not showing me any X factor, man. I want to see it. Maybe if we develop you a little bit further.
I'm no snack clone out here. You know, I'm a little more mellower. I'm not trying to be someone who I'm not.
Absolutely, man. But we can level this up. I need to see a little more X factor. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5.
I'll take it though.
We need more aura, dude. Here's what you gotta do. Farm your aura. Farm some aura, dude, because you're lacking in the aura department.
I need some tips.
Facts.
You gotta be your show. Like, yeah, you gotta be running.
You got no aura, brother. That's the problem.
You gotta be the star of it and get people on it. He definitely does need aura though. I could definitely see he looks a little shy, like he looks scared, like on camera.
Bro's got zero aura.
Yeah, if he like was, you know, more out there, I think it would be a good idea.
But look, we all started with zero aura, okay? This is not easy to build up.
Yeah, you gotta be more confident. The more you do it, you just get more confident.
Fuck, dude. I know I got the highest score, but like, I got no aura. That what they told me? Oh my goodness. I think we have a good chance of making it to the final round. We gotta do a little bit more preparation before we go on to it, though. You know, I get it. Like, I'm not the most outgoing guy. How do we farm aura? I think we need to look it up. What is aura farming? Aura farming is trying to build that suave energy through acts that be considered cool, mysterious, and or nonchalant. These actions are typically intentional, but not always. The term is typically used to refer to cool poses, acts, or body language employed by people to look cool, like Duke, Dennis, or Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. For example, if you walked into the lunchroom and your friend was standing in the corner with a hard fit and a nonchalant look, it'd be aura farm. I just don't think I can aura farm, bro. You think I can aura farm? So like, what am I supposed to do? I have to quit streaming because I don't have any aura? Is that how it works? When you're aura farming, you gotta have a good fit to match. Put on something that flatters you and matches your energy and wear it with style. First things first, we gotta get a different fit going. I'll be right back.
5 hours later.
How are we looking, boys? Got a little bit more drip on us. Look at the photo. Is that what we gotta do? I think when we pull up the stream.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. We got the clothing down at least. Make sure you're hygienic and smell good. Be right back.
5 years later.
Got the Duke cannon. All right. All right, number 3, find a suitable area to aura farm from. Aura farming is best done in areas that are populated. Well, not in a populated place, but I gotta just act natural, I think. I just be like, yeah. Once you're in the area, head to a wall slightly away from people. So I gotta head to the wall, nonchalantly scroll on your phone or look off into the distance.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Okay, we're cooking. What's our next step? If someone notices you, casually start a conversation. Okay, so when they start talking to me again, I gotta be super casual about it. So when they interact with me, we just gotta be like, oh yeah, I got you. No, I got you, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
Yes, sir.
Holy shit, dude. This guy been aura farming for the last 20 minutes.
D-Man mean business.
Yes,
He ready to
sir.
go.
Yes,
He
sir.
trying to kill somebody.
We'll let the Sharks ask you guys, like, we'll maybe do 2 questions that all of you guys have to answer in 30 seconds. You know, quick answers, not long, quick answers. And then each Shark is gonna pick their favorite that they want to progress, or they want to win. All right, D-Man, we'll start it off with you. 30-second pitch, begin now.
Yeah, so since our last chat, you know, I made sure to do some aura farming. You know, I wanted to replicate Heroine's aura a little bit, so I went and did that, came back. Let's be real though, you know, my idea is probably the most realistic one, right? These other 2 guys, these are like shots in the dark. With mine, easy money, you know, game show, music, game show. All I need is 2 contestants. I can literally get Heroine, Jaden, Violet. If I got both y'all on, easy money, easy video idea, post it on YouTube. I'll split the revenue with y'all since y'all participated. We're done with that.
JC, you do have an incredible big idea, but I want to give a special shout out to Shrey and D-Man because a big part of being an entrepreneur is being scrappy and figuring out how to innovate and pivot quickly. I have seen that from Dman. I'm actually leaning towards Dman here. As much as I feel like I could be more impactful with the music stuff and Trey, it's such a close call, man. But what did it for me was the quick innovation, learning how to pivot and optimize and make your shit better quickly. I'm giving my vote to Dman.
I appreciate your cosign. Heroin means a lot.
Yeah, okay, y'all got the same fits too.